hell are you doing? Do you want to get us all killed?
She wants to be let out.
Don't let it inside your head. Do you hear me?
Get moving, you miserable scum!
Your men always tire so easily.
We haven't stopped, Minister. Not for 2 days and nights.
And we won't. Not until this thing's been dealt with.
Can't we destroy it now? Here?
We take it across the border, as planned.
Halt! You there! What business do you have here? Get down here, now!
But, my dear fellow, the view from up here is so much better.
If we cannot be of assistance to our dear British ally, then I politely ask you be on your way.
She knows what you are planning.
What are you talking about?
She won't let it happen.
Come! Let me show you!
There's too many! Peter, I'm out of powder! Peter! Peter, what are you doing? Peter!
Halt!
Brendan, it's for you.
I'm in a meeting.
How was your imaginary meeting?
Terrible. Too many interruptions. Is that one of your mothers?
Just deciding what to keep.
Keep that one. Looks good on you.
So, the reason I summoned you here, oh stepfather of mine, is that the man who just called sounded very eager to talk to you.
Strange. I don't think I owe anyone money.
You should call him back.
Did you get his number? Oh, very professional.
Get what you pay for.
Hello, this is Dr. Brendan Cole. You called? Yeah, and what would the purpose of the meeting be? Well, if you're not going to tell me what it's in relation to or even who I'm to meet, then I can hardly...
What are you working on?
Nothing.
Oh, go on.
Look, I know you think it's a load of rubbish, but you have to admit, it's a good story.
Ah, yes. The terrible tale of the infernal princess. Famous round campfires the world over. As long as you don't buy into it, you can draw it all you like.
Don't worry, I've read your book. She's just a myth. I get it.
Am I correct in saying that you are the foremost authority on the work of Alexander McIntosh?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I've just published my third book on the man. I hope it will help to debunk this obsession with...
The Infernal Princess, yes, I know. I've read your book. It's how I came upon you. Fact or fiction, Dr. Cole? Tell me, my dear, do you know this story?
A little. I mean, I know it's just a story, but I think it's really cool.
It's one of my favorites. May I? The legend started in 1763 with a general, renowned for his victories in the service of my family. The general had a daughter whose beauty was known throughout the kingdom. Her name was Talia, but the general called her Princess. His princess. So terrified was he by the thought of losing her that he commissioned a clockwork doll to be made in her image. She was to be the most marvelous automaton ever imagined. Through this perfect creation, his daughter would become immortal. Forever young, forever beautiful, forever his. At first, the doll drew great acclaim and brought untold joy to the doting father. But there soon followed a great tragedy. Talia went missing, never to be found. The general, in his profound grief, could not be separated from the doll. For days he remained by its side, until one morning he was found dead. But that was just the beginning. One by one, all who had come to love the princess fell victim to her curse. Those noble courtiers who had so cheerfully marveled at it only weeks before now perished. Whole families succumbed to suicide, madness, and murderous debaucheries so unspeakable that my ancestors buried all records. Only when it was ordered that this infernal princess be destroyed did the cursed creation unveil its greatest act of wonder, vanishing out of sight, never to be seen again, until now.
Rose, would you give us a moment alone?
And Dr. Cole, I need your help. For years I believed that the infernal princess had somehow found its way back to its creator. Alexander McIntosh had hidden it in the same place he had forced to hide his Catholic faith, in an underground chapel, found at last under the ruins of a mansion built and rebuilt over the ages. All those years, the basement chapel survived, undisturbed and undiscovered, until now.
Yes, but where?
Dr. Cole, we are standing on it.
You can't be talking about... Is this some kind of a joke?
This is exactly why I chose you. I want you to authenticate her.
You have the wrong man. I'm sorry, but there is just no way the thing is real.
1 week, £1 million. Perhaps you'd like to meet her before you make up your mind. Please.
Sorry. I heard music.
I present to you the Infernal Princess. Let's say for a moment she's not what I believe she is. Then what is she? You're not intrigued to find out?
But it can be.
I have assembled some documents from our family records, for your eyes only. They describe the unveiling of the doll and the 5 incredible deeds she performed. Get her to repeat these functions, and you will get your money.
You haven't been able to do it?
We tried, of course, but she would not perform for us. Perhaps she will for you. Still think it's a fake?
Still, easily forged.
Till tomorrow, Princess.
It began shortly after the passing of our beloved comrade, General Ernst von Heinrich, when his aide-de-camp, Officer Wurzel, was found dead. Murdered. Someone, or something, had ripped his tongue from his head. No such suspicion was as yet placed upon the doll.
They were superstitious times, Rose. We have to take these reports with a pinch of salt.
What does yours say?
Let's find out, shall we? As personal doctor to His Highness Frederick II, I have pleaded that the Infernal Princess be removed from the palace to spare our king from the evil scourge that has so affected the nobles of our court. Since the unveiling of this doll,
those attending have been plagued by a strange malady, a sickness of the mind that has caused untold misery. All of them claim to be haunted by a voice urging them to do harm, that they are being watched in the night by an unseen devil.
I did it for you, my princess.
Here's another one from the doctor.
I don't want you to get nightmares.
Lady Sophie was found drowned this morning in a lake in the palace grounds.
She was discovered by a guard who now stands accused of her murder. Owing to our reasoned judgment, or perhaps our cowardice, we prefer to believe this over his terrifying testimony.
The military court has found you guilty of the charge of murder and has sentenced you to death by firing squad. Do you have any last words, you filthy dog?
I have told you, sir, I am innocent. I would never have hurt the Lady Sophie. It was the devil by the lake, sir!
Devil by the lake? Even now, before God himself, you perpetuate this lie!
I did not do it!
The only devil you need fear now is me.
What are you doing?
Present! Aim! Fire!
He claims that as he brought the poor girl out of the water, he saw another, watching silently, stoic. A woman who moved like clockwork.
Shit, that's creepy. The first action exhibited by the General's creation was hardly remarkable, but was nevertheless demonstrated with a level of dramatic flair. Mackintosh, a rose between his teeth, first knelt before the doll. She did not respond to this. But hitherto, he placed a hand upon the doll's arm, in some way priming the thing to raise her hand for a kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Highness, today shall be unveiled a true beauty, the most advanced automaton ever conceived, a symbol of the enlightened minds of its creator and patron. And on this momentous occasion, she will perform for you a variety of talents.
As might befit a lady of polite society.
I present to you the immortal princess. But how may we rouse this sleeping beauty?
Perhaps with a rose?
Which I just so happen to possess. Or is perhaps a little manipulation required?
Let's see.
You have to do it properly.
Still got it.
Don't forget about me.
How did you know to touch her right arm?
Alexander was left-handed.
Like you.
You drawing me?
Do you mind?
Show me.
It's not finished. Let me see it when it's done.
Supposing for a moment that this story is true, why did he take her? Why bring her here?
You mean Alexander?
The doll disappears and ends up back with its creator, but in secret. And after that, neither of them are seen again. Alexander disappeared right before the fire.
Maybe he died in the fire. All alone. In the dark with her.
I'm not convinced.
Of what?
Any of it.
But the documents.
Easily forged. And as for the doll,
She's amazing.
she's something. You are keeping secrets from me. Rose?
My love, come, my love.
Thank you, Daddy.
Rose? Why did I get...
Finally decided to join us? I found you like that this morning. Seemed to sleepwalking again. I made you coffee.
I hope I didn't do anything embarrassing.
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I'm sure I caught the princess blushing.
You should have woken me.
No thanks. You know how grumpy you get. Anyway, I'm off to get some fresh air. Have fun with our dear Talia.
Not only does the princess possess a devastating beauty, she also boasts a brilliant mind. To display for you her keen interest in literature and the arts, she will now transcribe for you a poem.
Art hid with art, so well performed the cheat, caught the carver with his own deceit. He knows 'tis madness, yet he must adore. And still, the more he knows it, loves the more. The flesh, or what so seems, he touches oft, which feels so smooth that he believes it soft. Fired with his thought, at once he strained the breast, and on the lips a burning kiss impressed. Ovid, isn't it?
Is it? How do you know that?
Yeah, Pygmalion and the statue. Must have studied it at school or something. Not just a pretty face, you know.
The thing is, that's not the piece she was supposed to write. According to the report, it's a poem by Friedrich Schiller.
Maybe she knows a few?
It's not unheard of. Jacques Droz's automaton could be programmed to write any piece up to 40 characters.
There you go. What's next?
Next, she speaks.
I wonder what she'll say.
If she does speak, it'll have to be pretty crude.
You mean like, fuck me, Brendan?
Rose,
What? That's crude.
you know that's not what I meant.
Did I?
Good night, Rose.
Night. What's wrong, my prince? Brendan! Sorry. I'm scared.
Hmm?
I think I heard something.
What did you hear?
A scream, I think. I think that's what I heard. But no, don't go. Let me stay here. With you, can I? My prince.
Dear Alexander, I trust that by now you have received word from King Frederick regarding your commission. It is of great importance that our communications remain secret. So fundamental is this stipulation that I must insist you carry out all work at my home here in Prussia. This work is, as you can imagine, deeply personal to me. Although you are to be the engineer of the piece, it is I who will guide your skill hand at all times towards perfection. My specifications are exact and my standards high, as they have always been in matters regarding my dear, sweet Talia. I thank you in advance for bestowing upon my princess a kind of immortality of immutable virtue that so soothes a doting father's heart.
My dear General, rest assured that we will recreate her vital essence, employing the finest methods and materials known to man. Together, we will astound the peoples of the world with the wonder of our creation. I am in love already with the very idea of our immortal princess, and I dare say we shall find ourselves entranced as she comes to life through us.
Sorry, I thought you might have heard me coming.
Well, I didn't.
And what were you drawing before I snuck up on you so cruelly?
Nothing.
I thought we were past this.
I said nothing. What are you looking at?
Stay here, I'll be back in a minute.
What is it?
Just stay put, okay? What's wrong?
What do you mean?
I heard you scream.
There's nothing.
Are you sure?
What's for lunch? So, have you solved it yet?
Saw what exactly?
The great riddle of the amazing doll that should have never existed.
Yes.
Guess what?
The lines the doll wrote. They came from separate poems. That's why I couldn't place them at first.
A mashup.
No, it can't be. Both the poems were written long after the doll was created.
You think that proves it's a fraud?
Suppose the poets could have borrowed the lines from earlier works.
You're starting to fall for her, aren't you?
Still so much that doesn't add up. So far I've seen effects, but no workings. Whatever machinery drives her is very well hidden.
Surely it's actions and not motivations that count.
Still sceptical, but I have to be fair and thorough.
Fair and thorough. Good man. Then you'll do the washing up.
Now, Your Highness, I have a particular demonstration in mind, especially for you.
Why would you tremble? Just more hearsay? It's fine. Just a stupid accident.
You're bleeding. Calm down. It's not so bad. Needs cleaning though. That's what you get for playing with dolls.
I'm just going to go and do some more reading, I think.
Can I help?
No, get some rest. Sorry, I need to concentrate.
loves you, princess. Daddy loves you.
Thank you, Daddy. Do you love me? 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 I know. I really want to. No, I know. You're so beautiful. I'm just not.
Is everything all right?
Fine.
Were you talking?
To myself. And you can hardly blame me for that.
You know, if anything's the matter, you can tell me. There's just no way. You could hardly have stood up on your own. And you would hardly have done it yourself. So,
The princess wishes to perform a dance for you, if you would allow it.
it's just not possible. She must be a fake.
Do you insult me, sir?
What are you waiting for?
Dance! I haven't got all day!
I'm so sorry.
What are you?
Rose?
Afternoon.
I've been looking for you.
Well, you found me.
Rose, we have to talk about a few things.
You do?
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
All these plants are dead.
Rose. The dance. The one you did in the garden, where did you learn it?
I made it up.
We both know that's not true.
Calling me a liar.
The doll did her dance today, and it was exactly the same as yours. I mean, exactly. You've been messing with her, haven't you?
Don't you know what they say about people in glass houses?
This is serious, Rose. I need you to answer me. Have you been messing with the doll?
Well, you've obviously already made up your mind. I haven't done anything.
The other poem. You wrote it, didn't you? What is this? What is this? Are you trying to trick me? Trying to mess me up?
You looked at my sketch pad. My private drawings.
I don't know who you are anymore. What's gotten into you? You're not yourself.
And you're exactly yourself. Same old, same old. Grow up, Brendan. I have. Admit it. You want me. Thank you, Daddy.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's perfect. Don't you love me? Don't go, please!
We're leaving.
No, we're not.
Rose.
Please, just listen. I'm so sorry about how I've been lately.
It's all right.
It's not all right. Don't know what came over me the past few days, but I feel better now. I swear. It would kill me to think we left because of me.
It's not because of you. It's this place. It's no good for us, either of us.
But you're so close. Think of what that money could do for us.
It's only money.
It's only a shitload of money.
Language.
Brendan, I read about the dance in some documents. That's all I know about it. Please? May stay? You're so close.
All right. But if we do stay, you have to be honest with me. No more secrets, okay?
Just the dinner left now, final test.
The Last Supper.
Sounds ominous.
We should make a meal of it.
What have I told you about using puns?
To make lots of them because they're hilarious. Come on, I'll cook. And we could get dressed up all fancy. May as well enjoy our last night as Lord and Lady of the Manor. Please, let's go on a high.
Fine.
Scared of how close you are to proving it's real, aren't you?
Time for you to start revealing your secrets.
Is that what he built you for?
I am Alexander McIntosh, and this is my confession. The immortal princess is not a mechanical marvel, but abomination for which I bear full responsibility. Not long into the commission, it became clear that what the General was demanding was an impossibility. Such an automaton could not be built. Fearing the consequences of failing the king, I entered into a devil's pact, suggested by the General himself. The doll could not operate of its own volition. An actress hidden inside. The General embarked on a crazed plot to fake his daughter's disappearance and force her into performing as the doll in secret. A dark plan that I found myself accomplice to. But Talia and I had a secret also. We were in love. But our affair was soon discovered, and only then did I learn just how jealous, how monstrously deranged the General was. He took his own daughter and mutilated her, body and mind. In my cowardice, I acquiesced to his depraved plan to imprison the wretch that she had become. a hostage made silent, encased within the doll. And since the night of the unveiling, over the applause and the music, I can still hear her rasping scream, no louder than a whisper, unheard by all but me. The General swore to me he would release her to me after the performance. Instead, he sealed poor Talia inside the doll to preserve her innocence forever. To serve his furious lust. By then, I knew not whether she was even alive. Until that night.
Forgive me. Oh God, forgive me. Talia! Talia.
The thing that I found behind the mask was a devil. A wild bird who had come to love her cage.
My God!
Thing that was once Talia knocked me unconscious, then took up a torch from the basement and ran about the house, setting it alight. I have awoken to smoke and fire, and yet she has returned to me to prevent my escape. Here I shall remain with her as my final breath draws near. I only hope that she will find peace in the darkness. I fear that I will not.
Performed for me? Is that possible?
Inquisitive runt. Like the curious boy fumbling for lust. It takes but the slightest of secrets to unlock an eruption. You, the little maggot, in spoiled undergarments, sopping in the dark. But you are no longer alone, for I shall take your devilish attributes and make of them a real man. And then we shall share in the delights of a freshly pricked rose.
You're not real. You're just in my head.
So full, your sweet rose, so ripe, and when the fruit hangs heavy on the tree, it must be plucked. Do you not see that every little girl desires attention, craves discipline. I have much to teach you.
Rosebud, rosebud, rosebud red. There grows it ever, there blooms it yet. Rosebud, rosebud, rosebud red. There grows it ever, there blooms it yet.
Rosebud, rosebud, rosebud red. There grows it ever, there blooms it yet.
Since when do you smoke a pipe?
Just had an urge. Suits me, don't you think?
You been up all night?
Sleep is for the weak.
Make any revelations?
All these questions, questions, questions. Doesn't your little mind ever rest, Rosebud?
Just interested. Jesus.
I don't like your tone, young lady.
Well, I don't like yours.
Seem to be under the illusion that insolence will be tolerated under my roof. Well, let me assure you, it will not.
Why are you being like this?
You are just like your mother.
Willful, arrogant, wanton.
And beautiful.
You think so?
Oh, yes. So very beautiful.
Thank you, Daddy.
Wear the red dress to dinner.
All right. think I need to lie down.
She blooms for you, Brendan. Take her, and you will find me. She dreams of you. I know because her dreams are mine now, and mine hers. We are one in spirit, in flesh, our flesh, so pure, so eager for your touch.
You're awake.
If you want me to be.
Close your eyes.
Oh, God. What have I done?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
You don't want me! No!
I'm so sorry.
No!
I don't understand. Where's Rose?
Everything is all right now. Do it. Thank you, Daddy.
find just how to bring her in. In your little boots, which bed will you hide under now? Or shall I find you hidden under your mother's skirts? But wherever you are, I shall sniff you out, my pretty little Quim. Fly, cherub, fly! As fast as you can, or it's the hounds of hell that give chase. And their breath is hot as fire! Rose! Or you shan't escape my hounds! Faster, cherub! Faster! Faster! Or you shan't escape my hounds!
Oh, there. I know your suffering has been great. And I know that because we have tortured you so magnificently. But alas, while the General, he may well be content with your body. The Princess, she wants something more special.
Wait! Oh, God, no!
God! Oh, he doesn't come round here very often. She's upset because you tried to run away. Well, if she can't have you, maybe she'll have your little whore instead. Here they come. The sweet angels of death. sent to take you back to her sweet embrace. Not done!
You want me? It's me, no, let her go. Let her go. I promise I'll do whatever you want. Just let her go. What happened to you was wrong and I'm sorry. But you can stop him. You can stop him now. Please, Dahlia. Please, I'll be yours forever. I swear. Forever. Go outside and wait in the car. Go on. It's all right.
Okay. Don't be long.
We have to get out of here. Now. And never come back.
What? No! Brendan, run! Brendan, run!
I have to stay here, Rose. But you can go now. Be happy, Rose.